Alrighty, welcome back to the Sinister 7 pod. Today we got Theo, Luke, Nico, and Woj here, and we are doing a colleges draft. We're going to go through 5 rounds. We're all going to pick colleges, and at the end we're all going to rank them and collectively decide whose is best. Without further ado, S, your first pick.
Well, my first pick, I'm going to have to go with the University of Michigan Ann Arbor. As I try to have a good balance of academics and athletics with this pick. Michigan, it's one of the best public schools in the country. I feel like the public school aspect also gives it a leg up because it's not going to cost as much as some of the private schools, which would probably be named. And, you cannot deny their athletic success. Great football team, decent basketball team historically, great campus buildings, big football stadium, and produced the greatest football player of all time. So I'm going with Michigan for my first pick.
Solid pick.
Hell of a pick, S. I'm up next, and I think I got to go to the king of academics, Harvard University.
Nice.
They do well in Ivy League sports.
True.
They're not great when it comes to compared to the rest of the colleges, but they kick ass in academics, and I think they'll be a great member of my team.
Can't complain about that one.
Yeah, I like those first 2 picks. I'm going to go with Notre Dame with my pick. Solid pick overall. Great campus. Football powerhouse, obviously. Basketball, maybe not as much, but just the overall widely respected and historic college that I'm proud to add to my team.
Pat Connaughton, too.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up,
Planet
Planet Pat.
Added plus.
All great picks named so far, and I really can't ask for a better draft choice because this is going to be a good one with unique colleges, giving some shout out and respect to not only the academics of that said university, but also the athletic side of things as well. So with my first pick, without further ado, I'm going to take the University of Southern California. I think that's a great pick as far as they are a public institution, I believe.
No, they're not.
Private institution. Slipped. Shout out Kobe Bryant's daughter. Anyways.
Whoa, bro, you gotta chill.
Anyways,
It's going on YouTube, bro.
no, it ain't. Anyways, USC is a very good pick all around as they're good. They dominate. Football team is very good this year. Basketball team, they get a lot of. Other than just the main 2 sports that a lot of people look at, they're very deep in the athletics and academically, they're one of the top schools in the country. So I'll pick USC.
Next
and
pick.
then I guess for the start of the second round, I'm gonna go with the University of North Carolina. They're both also good all around. Warm weather too. So I'll take them off the board.
Solid picks all around so far. Nothing really jumps out. I'm going to go with Stanford with my next pick.
What? Who said you're up? We're doing a snake draft here. Back to Luke. Or no, wait, no, fuck.
It's all right, buddy.
My bad, gang.
Obviously, Wojo's a little bit mixed up here.
Whoa.
We're gonna cut that part
Too much
out,
Cheetos.
hopefully.
Too much Cheetos.
Fucking
Anyway.
slozo.
Anyway.
I'm going to add Stanford. You know what? You want to just go, S? You just ruined my whole pick. Just go.
Well, it's Woj.
It is Woj.
Oh, yeah. Stop, S. He was up by 3 people.
We ready? Okay.
Are you ready, man?
All right. With the next pick, obviously got some great academics last round. And you know what? We got to get some sports on here. Let's go with Bama. Absolute football powerhouse legacy team. They're starting to kick it into gear with basketball too, and I think they're gonna do great things on my team. Shut up, Bama.
It's a good pick. Do I get 2 here?
Yes.
How
You
many
do.
rounds are we doing?
We're doing 5 total picks.
Oh,
All right. With my second pick, I am going to be going with Princeton. Princeton is currently ranked as the #1 university in the country. And one of our podcast members was nearly accepted into the school.
I appreciate the shout out.
Nearly
I appreciate the shout out.
The podcast that we need to do a short anecdote here. Can you please tell a story about your process of applying to Princeton?
Yeah, so for the viewers who don't know, my name is Nico, by the way. So give me the credit. I appreciate it.
Shout out Dominic.
Whatever. Anyways, so back in high school, back in my days, I got a letter from said university saying we encourage you to apply. Basically, there's a more formal name of this, and this isn't dissing Princeton because I know they do it, and there's a reason they're the number one academic school in the country. But it's a process where you kind of bait people into.
They're just trying to drop their acceptance
bait
rate.
people. Yeah, drop the acceptance rate, get some more cash. Is the application fee is pretty steep. I mean, it's like $70. It ain't cheap
Good
shit.
Lord.
I will say that. It's the
Wow.
most expensive one out of the 7 schools that I applied to. Anyways, I will give them a shout out for the Princeton representative who actually interviewed me in person downtown in Milwaukee. I just want to make that known. So that was cool. I love the whole process of it, and even getting the rejection letter. I still have it on my wall framed to this day. Just kidding, that's a joke. Fuck Princeton. But yeah, no disrespect. Giving you like I said, no disrespect. They're a great academic university. But
Hell of a program. Hell of
but
a
yeah,
program.
you know what I'm talking about. That's
You know-
all story.
All right, to kind of wrap up that pick, at the end of the day, this pick is mostly just because they're literally the number one ranked school, cannot be beat. Although Harvard might be better, but anyways, Princeton was ranked 1, and then their Ivy League athletics as well. And then I'll move on to my third pick. As much as it pains me to make this pick,
Ohio State.
I'm picking Duke University here.
Oh,
Wow.
Duke
That's a
is
hell of a
also a top 10 academic school, very low acceptance rates. Pretty beautiful campus. The football team has been up and down lately. Great lacrosse program, they do great things there. And then the basketball team has been a perennial powerhouse.
He's talking about lacrosse.
They're okay.
and
It's just basketball. We could just say it's
Coach-
just
And then
basketball.
there's the basketball
Don't
too.
talk about anything else.
But shout out to the lacrosse team as well.
Another shout out to lacrosse.
You even suck it. My boy's got the tape.
All right.
Another classic Dookie. Korea was a blunder.
All right, yep. Duke's the pick.
They produce the most
Alright.
NBA talent, so.
I already took Harvard. We're looking great academically. Athletic-wise, we're also looking fantastic with Alabama. But I really want to solidify having the best academic team here. We're going to go to MIT.
Good pick.
MIT has, across the board, the highest test scores out of any school in the country. And possibly the lowest acceptance rate. I don't know if that's fact-checked or not, but they are very, very exclusive, top-tier academics, under the radar, and they will be a great addition to my team.
Okay. I see you guys are going for pretty boring choices so far. That's fine.
Super boring.
This is a tough pick right here. Obviously, I've got Notre Dame and Stanford so far. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see. Give me UCLA.
Good pick.
I think the campus is just amazing in itself. In Los Angeles, they've obviously got pretty solid academics, athletics as well. UCLA, I mean the Rose Bowl, obviously,
Most beautiful stadium in the whole world.
absolutely. Poly Pavilion as well. I mean, it's just a great place to be. I hope to visit there someday, and I'm happy with that pick. So.
That is a great pick, and again, I want to give a shout out to all these colleges getting picked. No disrespect, fuck Princeton, but anyways, with my next pick, I cannot believe they're still on the board. I'm gonna go with a team that I know deep down in that state, people love this team. They're a big fan of this team. Me, if I didn't go here, I think I would go here too, because this team is that team. Hook 'em. I'm gonna take the University of Texas at Austin. Because for one, it's a beautiful campus. 2, the weather's outstanding. 3, you not only get a great academic experience, but the athletic events. I mean, everything is about rising up for you guys. The basketball team looking good. Football team getting better. You got Manning coming. I mean, who knows? Big and better things. And plus the rest of the sports, I'm not even discrediting them because they're outstanding too. So I'm going to take them. And then with my next pick in the, 4th round this is?
Mid.
4th round.
First pick, fourth round.
I cannot believe they're also on the board. I'm gonna be a homer, and I'm taking the University of Wisconsin-Madison. So
Okay.
give me the Badgers because we've had a lot of success.
It's
Not
okay,
only
Texas.
not only as
You're
a
taking
public
Texas
school.
too?
Yeah.
I'm from Milwaukee. I've been a Badger since day one. I've been repping our boys Fuck
Why'd you apply to
Marquette
Princeton?
and go Badgers go. I'm
Hey,
Wisconsin.
why'd you apply to Princeton then if you've been a Badger since day one?
I was coming to Wisconsin regardless. It don't matter.
He's just trying to flex.
I'm Wisconsin.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, he took my literally my next two picks, which is very unfortunate. But I have a backup plan. It's no problem.
He's looking through schools.
I have a backup plan. Wink, wink. What was I gonna take? I don't want to go for like a strictly academic or strictly athletic school,
Who would do
as you can see by my picks so far.
Does MIT even have sports?
I don't think they do.
No, they definitely have some teams.
MIT, they're not like Ivy League, but fuck it, I'm going Kentucky. Just like
Strictly athletic.
the coolest. If you're like a basketball player, like it's just them and Duke for like the coolest school to go to. Obviously, Drake always repping Kentucky.
Yes, sir. Shout out Jersey Drake.
Shout out Drizzy, man. Obviously, the academics is a little bit lacking, but I mean, Kentucky is like, if you're going to Kentucky, it's a good decision, and they're a basketball powerhouse producing a lot of NBA talent. So
Alrighty, that will bring me to my fourth pick. Sleeper team, I honestly think they could have gone as high as the second round. Fantastic academics, great athletic programs, hell of a party scene. Down south, great Greek life. We're going Clemson. Not much more to say. They kick ass in every category. Give me Clemson.
All right. Do I get two here or just one?
You get 2S.
you get 2, 4th round, 5th round.
All right.
Please spend.
Fourth, I'm going with kind of a wild card here, and I'm sure no one even considered the school. I'm going the University of Oxford. Listen, listen.
No way.
Listen,
International.
No way.
Listen, this school made the fucking dictionary. I don't know what gets better than that.
Bro, Merriam-Webster made it.
They also made a fucking comma too. How cool is that? You ever
What?
hear of a Wisconsin? You ever hear of a Wisconsin comma? Anyways,
No, I haven't, actually.
I
Can you
don't
explain?
listen. You got to give me some creativity points in this one.
No.
It's
Okay.
a great.
I'll
It's
give you
a,
that.
Creativity
it's
is
a
not good
great.
score.
Listen,
Yeah,
Who-
creativity is bonus points, but then
who says-
extra score bozo?
who says that great intellect? It can't be restricted within our borders. We got to do everything we can. This is also. I'm pretty sure the school is like hundreds of years old. It's very old, and they have great academics as well. I mean, that you need to make the dictionary. But yeah, that's my fourth pick, and I'm gonna round it out with the Louisiana State University. Listen, this school, this is mostly a culture pick. They do have great athletics, as we saw. Good tournament teams, recent national champions with Joe Burrow. I honestly don't know too much about the academics. Probably on the level of most schools in the SEC. And then they also have Livy Dune, so beat that.
Livy
Livy
Dunn.
can't.
Livy
Her,
Dunn.
her name's
I
Dunn.
can't believe
Yeah.
you mispronounced it, but
Yeah, you're a fan.
Minus 5 girth.
Big
Yeah.
fan, bro.
I get the intent. All right, well, Joe, round it out.
Anyway, so this school is not even a thought in anyone else's mind, but I got academics, I got athletics, I got the party scene. What are we missing here?
Well, parties.
We are missing the performing arts. Not much to most people, but give me the Juilliard School of Performing Arts.
Oh, that's gonna kill you.
New York City, baby.
Bro,
Round
I
out the
was
fucking team.
Oh
Let's
my-
go, baby. Juilliard 4L.
What is this fucking?
More exclusive than
You're
Harvard.
still gonna pick on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I ain't done, man. I got one more.
That's it. All right. My final pick. I'm gonna go with Northwestern.
It's a good pick.
Very solid academic school, probably the best academic school in the Midwest. I think their athletic programs are on the rise in general. Basketball is on the rise this year. They've had great, performances basketball-wise. Great student section. They got a brand new arena. They're building a brand new football stadium. That's going to be huge. Just wait until Northwestern is a perennial Big Ten power in the next few years to go along with their great academics and solid campus. In Chicago, which obviously is going to be a lot of bonus points. So round it out, Nico.
All right. Obviously with the last pick, and then again, I want to shout out all these schools. You know, even the schools who aren't even in this list, shout them out too, because college is college. You get them degrees, boys and girls. Anyways, you know, with my final pick, I feel like my choices are pretty balanced as far as not only are they good academically, but athletically they've been making some noise, as well as I guess if people are looking for party scene too. I mean, whatever you could look for in all four of these schools that I've picked, I feel like you got that. And to only keep up with the theme, instead of going one or the other, you know, I'm going to take another balanced school. I can't believe nobody said this. I'm going to take the University of Oklahoma, the Sooners, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer!
I'm going to take
Sooner!
them with my last pick. I think they're still there. I mean, there's a lot of great options. I could have taken a Yale or an Ohio State, but
I gotta hear everyone
respectfully,
say
fuck
their
Ohio
teams.
State.
You gotta put your team
Yale's
in there.
very
Hoss.
academically, and they have made some noise. That might have been a better pick, but I'm just going all around. I'm going to take Oklahoma. They produced Heisman winners. They produce a lot of
You gotta
a lot
use
of
the
good
pen
things
S.
at the school, not only on the field, on the court, but off the court, academic wise. It's a great school, great environment, and I'm gonna round them out with my last pick.
Hey, shout out
So it's
Baker.
legible.
Huge Baker guy.
Absolutely.
They produce Heismans. That's what they do. All right, we're going to take a short break here while we calculate our scores and our picks here, and we'll be right back after the break. All right, so we're back here, and we're giving our final thoughts on our rankings. I'm going to go ahead and tell what we came up with. So rounding out in last place, we have N, who came out in third place with everybody's vote. Let's give a reminder of everybody what his picks were. First round, he took USC. Second round, North Carolina. Third round, Texas. Fourth round, Wisconsin. And fifth round, Oklahoma. I'll start by saying just like none of these picks really stood out to me. I just thought they were all safe picks, pretty mid overall. I like the Wisconsin pick in
I'll
the
agree with
fourth
that.
round, but I'm just not sold on everything. It just nothing stood out to me. There was no X factor here that stood out. I don't know if anybody else wants to get their thoughts on why N was last, but that was kind of my thinking.
No,
I agree.
I'll agree with that. He took a lot of third round picks, especially in the first and the second rounds. And unfortunately, that's just having a team full of 88 overall 2K players is not going to get the job done.
I have another point. I would also say, like all those schools are very similar. They're all like,
Yeah.
they're all like
There's
top.
not a lot
I would
of
say that
diversity.
they're all like top 25%. Like, but like I wouldn't like, but like all like, Wojo had MIT, great academics, Bama, great athletics. Like a lot of us, we had some diversity in our teams, which I thought helped. And
Juilliard, top tier performing arts school.
And Ed had very similar schools.
My turn. Can I? I'm gonna need that first.
Do you want to give your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah,
All right,
I'm
give
not
your
ready
thoughts
to
on
give
your
my
team.
thoughts.
Try to
Okay.
explain to yourself.
Okay,
explain
for
to
example,
people.
so we're
Explain
gonna
yourself.
look at this by pick. So for example, let's just listen to this. For one, yes, I did have the third round pick in the first round because I was the last pick, the last fucking pick. All right, so we're gonna look at it like
Yeah,
that.
there were a lot of
For
great
example,
options left.
me,
in the
no,
fourth
shut the fuck up. Anyways, as I'm going through this list, everybody had to look at their own things, correct? Yes, obviously. It's not an argument. But the problem is this, it's as simple as this. Some people look for research. Me, I looked at my research on the Forbes list. The top 25 schools that excel not only in academics, but athletics.
Bro,
and all my picks,
there's no way.
No, but they're all balanced. The problem is, look at this. USC, 3. Texas was 4, and I got them in the third round. North Carolina was 7 on this list, and I got them second.
Buddy,
Wisconsin,
I have a
15.
counter.
We're not asking you to
Oklahoma-
read the internet.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll let him have his time, but I have a
Oklahoma
counter.
was 21st. But the problem with it, the problem with these picks is this. So, for example, I'm
all
going to
the
look
same
piece
damn
by
school.
piece with this, okay? So first we're going to look at Wojo's team. Arguably, and I gave him credit, the best 1-2 punch with Harvard being one of, if not the top academic
And
school.
MIT.
And Bama with being the best athletic school overall, because now they're pretty damn good at basketball, and in general, they're usually pretty damn good. But look at it in the MIT and a Juilliard. Yes, good for performing arts, and yes, good in school. They have no athletics. So that should be point made and looked at that, because it's not only your first 2 punches, not the top 2 guys. We're not the fucking Lakers here with LeBron and AD, because they're both washed up and they're old and they can't win shit. Then again, I want to give a quick shout out to LeBron. He's about to pass Kareem.
What's that fourth place? What's that fourth place? What's that fourth place? Yeah, shut the fuck up. See you ass down.
Wrap it up.
You got a mid-ass team, get over it.
Okay, whatever. So we're looking at that like that.
Let him wrap
You
up,
got-
let him
it's
wrap
it's
up.
not only the top 2 guys, but you got to look at the whole body of work. And I just want to mention this for SS team. They lost to TCU and they got mollywopped by Georgia. so they're pretty fucking shitty. Tom Brady did go there, so I'll give them credit. And then Oxford, who fucking cares? Who reads the dictionary? Nobody. And then Notre Dame, they took Pat Connaughton. Fuck Pat Connaughton. And then Kentucky, they don't go to class. Nobody goes to class. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Look at the body of work. That's my
Okay,
thing.
I just have one quick counter
Alright,
on
let us
Nico's.
speak here.
No, there's no counter.
First of all, listen, you're using the
There's
Forbes
no
list.
counter.
Hey,
There's
let me have my
hey,
time. We let you speak.
No, you didn't.
You spoke
no,
for
you
like
didn't.
5
You
minutes.
can't fucking talk.
Well,
Go
isn't
ahead.
that too fucking bad? All right. Anyways, listen.
Oh shit.
Listen. Forbes list is for ranking businesses, not colleges. Those schools probably paid them to rank them that fucking high.
That's exactly.
If
If you're looking at the real, you look at U.S.
So they did.
You look at U.S. news for academics, and you want to know what you look at for athletics? The AP poll. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
Theo,
for
moderator.
football and basketball, buddy. But there's more sports than just the two.
We haven't talked about. You were saying all the other fucking sports are irrelevant.
No, I gave them the credit. If you look earlier, I said I gave them credit. I said give the other sports credit.
I apologize. I apologize.
No,
I wasn't familiar with your game.
You were listening. Yeah. No, he wasn't.
Dude,
All right,
See,
moderator.
dude,
I'm
Ed,
gonna let this
Ed,
up with the
Ed,
viewers.
Ed, Ed, Ed.
They have to pick their own
And
shit.
this is the point we're making. They're all decent athletic schools, mid academic schools. That's the whole point. USC, UNC,
I would
Texas
just, I would just like
Where's
to,
the
I would,
freedom?
I would,
have
no,
a
no, no,
star
I would-
player, bro.
I would
You
just,
don't have a
I would
star
just
player.
like, I would just like to point out we all go to Wisconsin. I would just like to point out we all go to Wisconsin.
Watch. All right, moderator. Move this
All right,
along.
thank you, Nico. We're gonna move on. We don't have much else to accomplish. I think we both got our points across. Third place. Third place was Wojo. You went with Harvard first round. I like that pick. Bama second round.
Also a
Third
good
round
pick.
MIT. Fourth round Clemson. Not sold on that. Fifth round Juilliard. I think where I kind of stood on Wojo, I ranked him second. I like the picks. He went a little bit more academic on this side. I'm not sold on Clemson. Bama, obviously a terrible academic school. I think he just didn't have that balance. He had the highs were a little bit high. Lows very low that dragged him down. So I don't know if anybody else wants to give it.
Yeah,
I'd like to speak on it real
Alright,
quick.
okay,
If we're,
go ahead.
if you know, here's the deal. I went for the stars. You know, I took arguably the top two academic schools in this draft, MIT and Harvard, both top tier academic programs. I took Bama, arguably the best academic program in the nation. I took Clemson. They're well rounded. They kick ass Greek life, academics, party scene, athletics. They kick ass all around. All around, they kick ass. And then fifth round, a lot of people are gonna hate on me for it. I took a top tier performing arts program because I wanted to add a little diversity to the crew. It wasn't appreciated that I took all the stars, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm sitting here in third. That's how it goes.
All right, I will say I did like my favorite part about Wojo's team is definitely the diversity. He definitely
Yeah.
had his hand in a lot of pots. I'll just say the one thing that put Theo ahead of him is just the three of his schools are absolutely poverty at sports. But he did have two good ones. Like I said, it's a great team, and I can only pick one to be first. So Theo edged him out because he had all of his schools are good at athletics. But my favorite part, I even kind of like the Juilliard pick just because it's so unique, and I like the uniqueness because I can't be criticizing
Oh, you
you.
put me at two, yeah. Okay. You like the uniqueness, yeah, sure.
To be honest, I don't
I can
think
only have
people
one
that-
number one
Let me
team.
give a hot take. I don't think people who go to Juilliard are all that talented.
Yeah,
They're
they're
just rich.
That's true.
Like what
takes
entertainer
a lot
out
of-
there that makes
it-
a lot of money went to Juilliard? Nobody. If they're talented, they don't have to go to college.
I would just like to point out
That's
Troy
right,
Bolton could have went to Juilliard as well. Shout out High School Musical 3. Good one.
We didn't finish
I'd take
that, but
U of
yeah.
A.
And we
Cal
still gotta finish
Berkeley.
that movie.
That
Bro,
is
I would take Cal Berkeley
that is a
over
fair point by Theo.
It's just rich kids. That's what it is. It's a waste of a pick.
And then again, even though I did go on a mini rant, I'm gonna give Wojo's praise. I didn't rank him last, but between
gonna give him praise.
between him and Tio's picks, they're
Tio?
they're-
It's Tio. I love the
Tio's picks.
oxymorons by Nico.
Shut
It's-
the shut the fuck
I'll
up.
shout out Tio, but all respect.
Anyways, I'm just gonna, I want to say shout out Wojo for diversity, and arguably, like I said, I think he does have the best 1-2 punch in the game, and in the game is the draft. So I want to give him his credit.
And that's why I voted Harvard. You know, I voted Wojo second. I like Harvard. I've been into the Harvard campus. It's
So have I.
It's awesome. You know,
I nearly
Just like a
transferred
really
there
cool
'cause Wojo
vibe.
could know.
I honestly wouldn't have
We
been mad
dropped
if
out.
Harvard went 1-1. It went 1-2 overall. Bama, I mean, you know, that when you think of football, the biggest sport, that's what you get. I mean, it's not a bad team overall. So,
The basketball program's
are
kicking
we
ass
all
right
ready to
now.
move on?
Yep, I say.
Unfortunately.
So we have a tie for first here between S and T at 8 points each. To recap S's team, we had Michigan, Princeton, Duke, Oxford, and LSU. And for Theo's team, we had Notre Dame, Stanford, UCLA, Kentucky, Northwestern. I voted S first. Obviously, I couldn't vote for myself, but what I liked out of his team is he had that diversity, but he also had a pretty good balance. And I think that taking Michigan was probably the best overall, all-around team. Princeton up there with one of the best academic schools. I wanted to take Duke. He stole Duke. That's the best basketball school overall. I liked his team a lot, so I definitely think he had the best team, probably over me too. So,
I think we need to edge this out on the pod, though.
what, pick someone overall?
We need to pick a winner.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Take another team, 6th round, between us.
I
two?
just...
Or maybe we
Or
can
vote.
make a pick if you want. Me and you.
Can we take a look at it again real quick?
Because you guys both split.
We did both
Why?
split.
What did you put, Woj?
I put Theo.
I put
You
S.
put S.
Yeah.
So
Honestly... See, Theo stayed consistent throughout. I don't agree with Kentucky where he put it, but
Yeah.
S also fumbled the bag with Oxford and LSU. I think those are both bad picks.
I'll agree with the Oxford one. LSU one, I don't know because they could
They
be
got
better.
they
but-
got athletics, and that's about it.
Bro, you can't criticize LSU if you're gonna take Clemson.
Clemson
I think
Clemson beats
Clemson's a
LSU in
little
about every
better.
category. I'm sorry.
I mean, Clemson's
Clemson
won chips.
athletically,
Clemson's won chips, multiple chips.
athletically, Clemson is better than LSU. Academically, obviously better.
Yeah.
The only thing LSU has over Clemson is Livy
Trevor
Dunn.
Heisman won, buddy.
Not Livy Dune, Livy Dunn.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know. See, the Oxford pick, it was a risky pick. I wasn't sure how it was going to be perceived. But, sometimes you got to roll the dice. Hustle, pay the price. Want a slice?
I can roll the dice.
R.I.P.
Enough of that.
So how are we going to settle this? You guys
Nico.
give it a tie or what do we want?
I think Nico and I gotta hash this one out. Nico, what can I do to get you on Team Theo? Do you agree with my points, or are you still Team Theo?
How about this? We'll go. Well, I don't know. I would say round. You want to go round by round, or
Yeah,
best
you know,
round
by
What
round.
do you think? Go best by.
Let's
best.
go round by
Five
round and
so
see who had better
pick a winner.
picks.
Yeah.
Okay, so round.
Michigan, Notre Dame.
One. Michigan.
I gotta
It
say
has-
Michigan
it
on that,
has to be
unfortunately.
Michigan, so that's one for S.
Princeton, Stanford.
It's tough, but
You gotta take your own bias out of this, bro.
I'm still going Princeton, bro. I don't care.
I disagree. I think Stanford across the board is just better than Princeton. Princeton's got the academic edge, but Stanford cooks them in sports so bad that I think Stanford's got to win that round. If we're just
that's
looking,
one.
if we're looking individually at this, you've got to tell me Stanford's a better school there.
We'll go back to this one. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Duke, UCLA, Duke wins.
Absolutely.
Kentucky, Oxford.
I gotta.
I like the
Battle of
international pick, but
Battle of mid.
It is valid.
it is battle mid. But I don't like the internationals pick. I gotta take
don't
Kentucky.
like it either, and I'm taking the Cats because they produced a lot of good talent, a lot of NBA guys. Shout out Coach Cal, and I want to give a quick shout out to T Hero. Had his jersey retired at Whitnell, so give him a quick shout out. Kentucky
Okay.
boy. So yes, sir.
Northwestern, LSU, obvious winner here. Northwestern.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's absolutely obvious.
Is it really? No, I know. Yeah, I'm going Northwestern. Shout out their new stadium, by the way, as well.
So then we're back to Princeton.
Because what is it? 2-2?
Stanford.
Is it tied?
Yeah.
Both are. I get
Hey,
that. I get that Princeton
It's so
edges.
close.
Oh, wow.
Nico, can I make an argument real quick?
Yeah,
No,
let's make it a counter.
I got you, ass. Don't worry.
We'll let them
All right.
talk too.
Princeton is gonna edge Stanford slightly. Stanford is still a top tier academic school.
It is.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Princeton maybe 7. Stanford's 9. But when you go to academics, Stanford's probably in the 30s. Princeton's like in the hundreds.
No, it isn't. Stanford's way higher than 30.
Okay.
I think you misspoke. I think
Okay.
you misspoke. I
Sorry.
think you misspoke.
Okay,
Did you
If
just-
Stanford's 50, Princeton's 150.
Bro, think
Wait,
about
for
the
what?
mascot, bro.
Athletics?
The Stanford tree.
Yeah, the tree's pretty
The tree is
close.
pretty
that's
sick.
mascot.
Yeah,
No,
at
it's
first
not.
I thought he said academic.
Like, there's just no argument you can make that says I'd rather go to
you did, but I
Princeton
think
than
you misspoke.
Stanford.
Okay.
I get that academics slightly edges Stanford, but every other aspect cooks Princeton. And tell me I'm wrong.
It's close.
I don't know. I'm just going. This is based
Stanford?
off like general knowledge because
Who doesn't
like
like
I said,
Cal?
I don't know the numbers. I would have to look.
Plus,
at the list 'cause-
California is
like
much
a-
better
like
than.
a,
Where even is Princeton?
Like I said,
Where is
It's a
Princeton,
random
Nico?
city
Tell
in New
me.
Jersey.
You applied there.
It's in
yeah,
Princeton,
it's
New
in
Jersey.
it's in
Who wants to
it's
live
in
there?
Jersey, man. That's all I know.
Yeah,
But,
nobody wants to live in New
and
Jersey.
like I said, I looked at the Forbes list, so maybe if because everybody's been hating on this list. All I'm gonna say.
Enough with the Forbes list.
No, because this is actually coming in help for one person who had picked this school. So according to this Forbes list, they had Stanford as number 1. So by that logic, I'll go with T then. I'll put T's one.
Let's go!
If
Congrats.
that's the logic going based off of.
Theo,
everybody
you've
said
won
the list
this
was
draft.
retired.
Let's go. Thank you.
Yeah, we're good.
Alrighty.
It's a close draft.
But it's really close,
Yeah,
man.
it's a good-
It is
good
close.
draft. I was just gonna say the one thing that I did want to say.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna argue your decision. It's fair, but I will say is so you rated off total, but you rated like his 4th and 5th picks is higher than mine. Like if you have like a better first, and, I don't know.
Every pick counts.
That seemed
What are
like
you
the.
talking about?
Well, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
well, because see, my thing is this: when you're evaluating, like, sure, it might not be best.
I don't
pick
think-
by pick, but you go best on best, and you look at the, and like I said, the whole body work. Because obviously, with this guy, you're not looking at whole body work. You're looking at 1 and 2, which carry most of the
And
weight of his team.
you know what?
And that's no shade. That's
Straight-
absolutely.
straight bullet.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I respect your decision. You
and-
had a great team.
hey,
I voted as first.
can I be
myself,
honest here,
so I
though?
cannot complain.
Can I be
I'm gonna go
honest?
first as well.
Michigan beats Notre Dame. Michigan does not cook Notre Dame.
Yeah, they do.
Yes,
Shut
thank
the
you.
fuck
Bro,
up.
Notre Dame is
Duke
up
beats
there, bro.
UCLA. Duke does not cook UCLA.
Yes.
You really said
Oxford
it
gets
was obvious.
cooked by Kentucky.
Uh,
LSU gets cooked. And when I say cooked on LSU gets cooked, LSU gets fucking smoked by
And I
Northwestern.
picked Northwestern after LSU.
Northwestern is a hell of a 5th-round pick. Congratulations, Theo. You've won this draft.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Started off doing college shows, Color Party Flow. I think that's pretty much it. And you want to give any final thoughts? Or are you just going to go on your phone?
No, you know, like I said, it was a great draft. I also do want to say shout out some love to Pat Connaughton. I know I hate on him a lot, but give him a lot of respect. He's done a lot of great things. You know, I'm trying not to get canceled. But anyways, you know, like I said, everybody made a lot of great picks. I really can't complain. You know, like I said, I think there's a lot of balance within all the teams. If I were the people in the comments, I would, you know, be personal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as far as teams and what you guys would have done differently. But I think overall it was a pretty good draft. I can't complain. I would have liked to be higher, but it is what it is.
Hey, before we wrap this up, I just want to say, give us a follow. Give us a
Yes.
subscribe. We're working hard out here, pushing out content. Let us know you appreciate it. Like the video. Peace out. Have a good one, guys.